हाय गाइस, दिस इज राशि फ्रॉम बिग एफएम। एंड आज मैं जिनके साथ हूं ना, उनकी बात करते ही मेरे मन में कुछ प्लेलिस्ट ऐसी बनती है। मेरे प्यार का हिसाब नहीं मिल सकता। यू रिमेम्बर दिस सॉन्ग राइट?
रंग।
रंग मूवी का। यस। देन देयर इज दिस सॉन्ग, ये भी आपको याद ही होगा। उड़ते बादल से पूछो, बहती नदिया से पूछो, इन हवाओं से पूछो। दिस इज फ्रॉम संग्राम।
संग्राम।
तो ये तो कुछ गाने हुए एंड कैरेक्टर्स कुछ ऐसे आते दिमाग में, जैसे कि सोचा ना था मैं वीरेन की कूल भाभी, या फिर अंजलि ऑफ कोर्स फ्रॉम जो जीता है वही सिकंदर, या फिर संग्राम की पल्लवी, या फिर वक्त हमारा है की आयशा, या फिर खिलाड़ी की नीलम। दी गॉर्जियस अमेजिंग आयशा जुल्का इन द हाउस एवरीबॉडी।
Oh, hi.
मैम,
You
आई एम
sing
सो
so
ग्लैड.
well.
Thank you. I have a song prepared for you. It's going to be a very elaborate interview, so you better gear yourself up. क्योंकि मैंने कहा ना कि 2 डेकेड से अगर आप वेट करो किसी का, तो फिर आपको लगता है कि बस इस मौके को आपको जाने नहीं देना है. तो वेलकम आयशा मैम, एंड थैंक यू सो
Thank
मच फॉर
you.
ज्वाइनिंग अस टुडे. इट्स रियली लाइक इट्स अ वेरी वेरी ग्रेट टाइम फॉर मी दैट आई एम हियर विद यू टॉकिंग टू यू. एंड सबसे
Thank
पहले ना
you.
मैं आपसे ये जानना चाहती हूँ कि आपकी पहली मूवी आई थी 1990 में. तेलुगु मूवी थी नेति सिद्धार्था. तब से लेके अभी 2022 हो चुका है, and we have seen you in different characters. We have always loved you on screen. There has never been a time that I've heard anybody say कि मुझे आयशा जुल्का नहीं पसंद. और वहां से अब Amazon प्राइम वीडियो पे हश हश, the character of Meera, which is, I was mind blown ki wait a minute, is this really our Aisha ji? Is this really her? So tell me, how did the script come to you and how did Hush Hush happen with you?
Um, it was, I think, it had to happen because suddenly, one fine day, I get a message from someone saying that Tanuja Chandra would like to meet you. And so I was like, really? I mean, out of nowhere, it just happened, and I didn't really respond much to it. And then, it was just pre-COVID times. So then the next day, I get another message from the same person saying that, she wants to get onto a Zoom call and meet you. So I said, okay. And, I didn't know what was this about. And so I knew must be some project, but then we did this Zoom call and I met her for the first time. And she was like, she first looked at me and she's saying, wow, you're looking so nice. And then she, told me about this project. And so I was like, I was not too sure. I said, yeah, is it for real? So, yeah. And I don't know, in that nervousness or something, I said, let me think. I don't know. I mean, I'm not very sure because I haven't worked for a while. And so she said, well, this character can't be done by anybody else. For me, you are Meera and you will play it and you can take your time, but I'm not taking a no for an answer. So yeah, so there was a little bit of to and fro happening, and then finally I couldn't have said no, obviously.
So matlab basically safe to say the moment you heard what the plot is and what the project is and your character Meera, आप मन में कन्विंस हो गए थे पर आपको विश्वास नहीं हो पा रहा था कि अरे ऐसे ऐसा हो सकता है क्या, ऐसी ऐसी बात है.
मन में भी कन्विंस नहीं हो रही थी मैं इतनी जल्दी, बिकॉज आई वाज थिंकिंग कि इतना कॉम्प्लिकेटेड कैरेक्टर है, इतना लेयर्ड कैरेक्टर है इसमें. द वे शी वाज एक्सप्लेनिंग एवरीथिंग, देयर वर सो मेनी थिंग्स इन वन पर्सन एंड आई वाज लाइक, पता नहीं कर पाऊंगी जस्टिस, नहीं कर पाऊंगी. और बहुत सारी उम्मीदें तनुजा को थी मुझसे, तो थोड़ा सा डर और नर्वसनेस थी, वो थ्रू आउट रही. or but फिर वो like a challenge, I took it up and I said, chalo, let me see if I can, do something like this. And I must say that I'm so happy that I did it, and I'm so happy that I took it up as a challenge. It just made me realize that I can do a little more.
Little more? What are you even talking about? This is like just the beginning for you now. Whole other Aisha that we are seeing now, because, like I said, ma'am, for such a long time, we have a set image of you. और वो इमेज कुछ ऐसी है ना कि हम उससे बहुत रिलेट करते हैं, क्योंकि हम लोग वो देख के बड़े हुए, तो हमको लगता है कि यार ऐसा ही तो है, हम भी तो ऐसे ही हैं. और अब जब
बिल्कुल.
वो हश हश में जो मीरा का कैरेक्टर इतना कॉम्प्लेक्स है, उसमें इतने इमोशंस, द डार्कनेस, द इंटेंसिटी, तो आप रिलेट ही नहीं कर पाते हो कि हाउ इज दिस पॉसिबल, दिस वुमन इज सो अमेजिंग. विच इज ब्रिंगिंग मी टू माई नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन कि आपने, क्योंकि आप क्लियरली वैसे तो नहीं हो, ठीक है, आप में उतनी डार्कनेस भी नहीं है, आप बहुत इंटेंस हो पर आप डार्क नहीं. तो I understand that you have to get into the skin of the character sometimes when you're doing a project like this. तो आपने कैसे prepare किया? And were there times when you were questioning yourself कि यार Aisha, what did you get yourself into?
No, I never questioned myself on that, because I had a lovely director,
Yeah.
constantly supporting me, constantly guiding me, and actually putting me into the skin of the character. What happens is that when you do difficult characters, obviously every actor wants to do something which has performance, which has depth, which has intensity, and I always wanted to do something like this. And when Mira's character came in, it had so much complexity, so much emotion, depth, anger, uh, and dark, of course,
And so much
with
of
so much
storytelling to the
complication.
character.
Yes, and I just felt that how you prepare for these things, you obviously can't be that character, but at the same time, uh, I, I just felt ki, what if I was into a situation like this? What if actually I was somebody like this?
Yeah.
What would it feel? You just have to, I guess, feel that intensity within you. And the preparations that we did, that I did with Anuja, were so many readings, and not only readings, I used to do a lot of discussion with her before the shoot, because I didn't want to, I wanted to be prepared by the time we get onto the set. So I would ask her every little question, even if I was, at 10 o'clock at night or 11 o'clock at night, if some question came to my mind, I would immediately pick up the phone and call her or message her, and she would immediately reply. So it just became very easy because of the workshops, the readings, the understanding of the character, and little things, and I think I just felt very emotional about the character. I felt that I felt very sad also at times, for this character, the Meera. And I think it was very lovely as an artist to perform so many layers. And I just hope I've done enough justice to it. And you know I don't know, people are liking me. And I always wanted, she was saying, Tanuja, throughout, that you will be a different Ayesha. And I just felt when I saw it, yes, it was different.
Which है आपने जो कैरेक्टर्स प्ले किए हैं, आपके फेवरेट कुछ मुझे 3 कैरेक्टर, एंड इट कांट बी मीरा फ्रॉम हशश, अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस वी नो इज अनदर माइलस्टोन दैट यू हैव अचीव्ड, एंड नाउ इट्स जस्ट अपवर्ड्स फ्रॉम योर.
I think it goes without saying, Anjali from Jojita is my real favorite character, because I used to feel very close to the character, because that was me. Actually, in person, I am like that. And uh, another character that I loved was Neelam from Khiladi, because I am a very fun-loving person. I love to have fun. I love to do masti. There is, all these naughtinesses and everything. and how, of course, that character gets into trouble because of all of them get into trouble. But that's another character which is close. Then Sangram, yes, because for a simple love of animals. And I was always surrounded with one bandar and all the nature and, horses. So that was something I think that was also close. Of course, there are so many other characters you start feeling ki, a little bit of this one also is me and this one is also me. So, yeah.
Ma'am, failures or trolls se aap kaise deal karte ho? I'm sure you have had your, like, I remember I saw an interview when late Divya Bharti, when she passed away, when you got in the news, and there have been time when your movies didn't do well, you got trolled. Us time thankfully itna nahi hota tha, lekin aap kaise deal karte ho usse?
मैं ना बहुत ज्यादा ऐसे I don't get let anything affect me so much so closely. I think inherently I have a very positive attitude towards things, and I feel that it's always a cycle. You will see darkness and you will see sunlight, and so it's just like it's the way you approach things. Life is not easy always for anybody, so there will be ups and downs. And I always say that when the downs come and when you fall, you should not be sitting there. You have to get up and start walking again. And that is what makes you tougher, stronger, and makes you deal with these things. So in life, whether it's a personal life, professional life, or anyone's life, yours or mine, we will have these things. Now it's up to us whether we want to sit and brood over it or we want to get up and start fighting again. So I've always had that nature. So I don't let anything affect me for long. I won't say that nothing affects me. Of course, I'm an emotional person. Things affect me and I feel bad, but it's always very momentary.
I think that, which is also why you always give us those positive vibes. I've never seen you down or sad, or I'm sure you have your moments, not to make you sound inhuman or anything, but it just shows when you're that positive in life. Which also brings me to a very interesting question next कि अब जब आपने मीरा का कैरेक्टर कर लिया है हशश में, तो अब आपका कुछ ऐसा गोल है कि अब मेरे को ना ऐसा एक कैरेक्टर या ऐसा एक रोल करना है. What are your future plans? What else is Ayesha Jhulka going to do, and where else are we going to see her?
See, I want to do a couple of very diverse characters, very different. I may want to do a lovely comedy. I may want to do something very grave and very, again, it's dark or deep or anything like that. But one thing is for sure, whatever characters I do, I definitely want to do performance-oriented characters because I feel that I do have that little potential in me, and I would like to use it at the most, to my most efficiency. I think that if I get something which is worth performing, I don't think that for me the quantity of a character matters as much as the quality of it matters. And all these years that I have not worked is because I've always wanted and waited for roles where I can really, really perform and feel content. Meera's characters made me feel content, and it's never enough. Obviously, we're all hungry for more and more and more, and that's the more I'm looking for.
Thank you, Ayesha.
I always do this with all my songs.
Another elaborate interview with you soon.
Yes, very soon. Thank you.
Thank you.
92.7